Well, hello folks. I know I said in the last video, painting the Norse dwarf, I was going to skip the rest of the I would paint my bases, but you know what, I'm going to finish it off. So anyway, just to recap then folks, the base layer is beige brown, which is done on here. So the next bit that's a dry brush stroke highlight, I use orange ochre from, well, both of those are from Valio model colour. I don't know whether you can see the piece of card I'm using. So yeah, just put a bit on there, not getting rid of all of it. This needs to be a slightly heavier coat. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So just with a dry brush on the top end of the sand. I might have to put a bit too much on there, but we'll see. There you go folks. That's that bit. You might not be able to see. I don't know whether the lighting's good enough today. But yeah. So you're looking for that sort of thing if it's showing up folks. I hope it is. And then obviously the next level is model colour dark sand. Oh dear. Here we go. The standard yawn. I usually wait a little bit longer than this before I brush this colour on, but yeah, we'll do it anyway. Usually I do quite a large batch or a decent sized batch while doing this process. But this isn't the figure that we will be working through. This is one that I'd got undercoated and stuff. So you see I'm just slightly dry brushing this now, just that little bit lighter in pressure. Well, not even pressure really. So that's that next colour. Oh, shoot. So again, I'm not sure whether we can see that colour on here. So the problem I've got is when I use the tablet, here we go again, for filming it has to go a little bit higher so I can't see the screen. So, and then the final highlight is pale sand, and this is AK 3rd generation, but you can use pale sand from model colour if you've got it, because it's virtually the same colour. Oh shoot, here we go, same old thing that happens with you drop of bottles, air bubbles, or it just runs out. So anyway, we're going to go much lighter or with a lot less on the brush. And we're just going to not quite do all of it and sort of try and work to the edges if I possibly can. leave a bit of duller colour towards the centre, especially if it's going underneath. The base is going underneath the figure itself. So it's quite a light dry brush with next to nothing, or a lot less on your brush. So we've now got to this stage on the base, and the edging colour, like I said, is earth brown from Vallejo Game Colour. I should just use it a bit on here. Makes no odds really. There's enough paint on here. And what I will do is just put a touch of water in it. Probably absorb it pretty quick with being on card, but it just, makes the paint that little bit more thinner for painting. What it is a case of painting the edge of the base and taking it up to the edge of where the sand starts. Just get rid of that extra bit that's on the side. So that's the process of how I paint the bases, or do the bases. So, and that's the one we're working on, and you can see that's how it looks. So there you go, folks. That's the continuation of the base. So this is part 2A of how I do the bases on my Norse dwarves, or Norse armour collection. I hope that's been useful to you. If you've enjoyed this brief painting episode, please hit the like or thumb. Hit the notification button if you're following, so you get updated on when I post videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That costs you nothing. If you're new to the channel, do have a look through some of my past videos. I've now started doing some playlists. I'm doing one for this. I've done a couple of others, so please have a look through them. And if you're sat painting, maybe play them as you're painting. I do watch other channels or listen to other channels while I'm painting, which helps to motivate me at times. So anyway, folks, thanks very much, and I'll try and catch you later. Bye.